Listen, man, I just actually moved this on my head from my picture, but let me tell you something. It's something I wanted to tell you real quick. If a person, if a listen, I could have sworn there was like ghosts or certain things, right, where I was before, right? But I said it wouldn't make no sense for something like it wouldn't make no sense. But I said, yo, you know something, man? It don't matter because I'm looking at it. I'm moving anyway, but right? Because while I'm here, imagine people that chased away people's money. You listen. You imagine in a paradigm of time losing business? Imagine, imagine in a paradigm of time, people that's I'm not losing business. I'm always have my business, Ralph and JR, but imagine in a paradigm of time, right? a person a person pays somebody to lose the reason of the quality of business, because I told you I'm the one that made all the quality. So if a person paid somebody to lose money, they lost money, like for real, like you ruined your life by doing something. Just like I told you about the hateful empresses, that the empresses of hate. They hate me. They despise other people. They could never hate me because if they did certain things to me, it was like ruining their own lives. So the people that did that, or tried to do that, it was people that were real diseases and bacteria infections that tried to kill individuals. Now, let me explain something a certain type of way. Say for instance, say listen, if a person's doing a corporation business, right? And then you chase the reason of your value away because of corporation business and the reason of the existence of all value. That means you lost value for all existence. I think it's Betcha Selene and Reggie and them that's jealous of my money a certain type of way, and they just want to cause a form of identity theft. I think Reggie from 39 between K and J and Betcha Selene. I really think so. And with another guy named Faraji that wants to clone Sparks. So another person is they're probably targeting my family in certain ways, and they just probably trying to, individuals that want individuals to be the Muppet Babies and shit. You ever had Miss Piggy and them that goes around, and then they're saying the babies that they want, they go around shopping for individuals, and then they on some Kermit the Frog, or you're gonna recondition this, you're gonna get this, and this person never gonna remember this. You're gonna get the fuck out of here. You listen. I would never be with foul intentions of consciousness. Neither would any of my empresses ever in the reality. I don't care. I don't care how uncomfortable they try to make life a certain type of way. That's never gonna be my habitation, and I'm just gonna be real. Like, let me just show you how real this is. You see, let me explain something to you. You ever had a pig farm? That's probably what it is and shit. Individuals that's it don't matter because my wife of love ain't never gonna. She fuck up. I have wives that never fucked up. So if another bitch fucked up at a point, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because she's never coming out, and that's the whole point until I'm a certain type of way. So it don't even matter. So let me just be real with you. Like I was telling you, right? Imagine owning a corporation or a business a certain type of way, right? And then a, a, a person even in life at a time, never. A person even in life that tries to fuck up a person's finances when it comes to the reason of the real value of existence. And I'm the reason of value, the real existence, the reason of all value. Me, Ralph and JR. So imagine a person, listen to this. Imagine a person trying to fuck up the reason of value at a certain time, right? Now, a person that would do something like that is like has to be some type of virus individual that would have did something like that. So a person that would try to listen, if you're a stink pussy bitch, and you were never a stink pussy bitch, and then you tried to heal your pussy, probably another person wasn't happy because their relationship wasn't as yours, and they just wanted to fuck up your relationship. You know, some of the Mushu empresses are like that. Like, you ever heard a individual tell you, you know, you ever seen the commercial with the guy with the glasses, the black guy, and they said, "Oh, the guy never called. He never called. You know, I called, but they never called me back. He never called me back." You know, and then the nigga like, "What the fuck?" A nigga with spiteful emotions a certain type of way that just wanted to do certain things to people. You know, he remind me of this other nigga named Port. What was his name? Um, what was his name? Porter. A Porter. Well, I'm the real rich Porter, but he remind me of this next black kid that I knew named Porter that used to be with these escort bitches and shit on the pimp game. The bitches that fucked up his privacy for all existence and shit. He just ain't realize it yet how many niggas done fucked up his life. So think about this, because he's a kid that used to be hanging out. He used to hang out by like Flatbush area. You know, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where. Now he's not too far. I lived on Avenue K, but he didn't live too far from like Avenue J, Avenue I, and then up in other areas going towards church in them areas. So, you know, but I'm just gonna say like this, you know, the guy in the commercial remind me of the guy, but you know, that's another guy that remind me of another guy. I forgot what was his name. He used to hang out with this guy named was it Eric? There was Eric. There was Vanessa. There was Daryl. There was other Daryl. There was Patrice. There was the other individuals. They, they, you know, their situation was like, you know, back in the days, the girl Vanessa, I couldn't be with her because, you know, she reminded me of Natalie a certain type of way, and then she was jealous of her brother, and then other things that happened in a funny way because she was a chick that gave up her sacredcy a long time ago, and because she was so deep and fucked up in the reality that she grew up fucked up. So it's like saying that she was a child and she wanted, you couldn't be a part of my economic system if you wasn't refining with me. So those are chicks that wanted to be with other men at a time, and they made a choice to be other men, and then they fucked up those men privacies because they wanted them to be sour in the paradigm. So I you know, that has nothing to do with me. You know, a person says what happened. You know, Catholic schools also got a history a certain type of way. So too bad for them. So, you know, they didn't realize certain things. Too bad. I don't got nothing to say about that. But listen to this. I think it's them Ivory and all them that's causing this type of situation, because they were sour at places. Like they were points of enlightenment that fucked up when it came to the Empress, and they tried to do something new, and they were just fucked up because they already fucked up. They were the reasons I think an individual got shot, and then they said it's like a person that was a psychopath, a sacrifice for individuals to get shot, and when they grew up, they seen an individual alive. It's like they couldn't tolerate to see the consciousness still there because they just wanted to just pass away. But these were chicks that tried to go after other chicks' lives, that was fucking up other chicks' lives from a point that was just trying to be the high class of other people's lives and fucking up their lives. You know, they were gonna fuck up my other son David and his brother Reed, because those are my real sons, my real children. They were gonna fuck up their privacy sooner or later. So you know, individuals that was targeting individuals tactically from a certain distance of reflection. That's what I'll say. But anyway, it was Vanessa, it was Mona, because Mona sabotaged Chantel with Betcha Selene, with Mrs. Robinson, and that. I guess they tried to fuck up Charlene's magic, you know. I'm going to say just like this. Probably there was something against them in Charlene Temple, and they tried to fuck up Charlene Temple's magic at a point of enlightenment. I'm going to just say, like, it's like the commercial. You see the commercial with the body soap, and then the guy, they putting they pouring the body beads, and then and then they're standing on a mantle instead of two on the side and one in the middle and shit. The chick that sabotaged the nigga life with the other dude, and then, you know, they were just going after the first one and shit. You know, my other, you know, individuals was mad that, you know, I'm gonna just say I think they were just mad at Charlotte Temple and certain individuals, according to Charlotte Temple, and just wanted to fuck up people's receptiveness. Probably it was people that just wanted to fuck up the probably honors in life, cloth, or probably some clothes type shit of cloth. People that was fucking up individuals' life a certain type of way, and they're already sour, so they already soured the clothes. So it would just be their physics or their sour mentalities of their habitations of their physics, their following of their consciousness a certain type of way. So, stupid people and shit. I couldn't be a part of that stupid situation because, they actually tried to cause a situation a certain type of way. The generation tried to cause a situation a certain type of way. So I had to leave that school because the Betches ended up getting girls raped. The other guys ended up getting niggas killed and robbed for nothing and murdered for nothing for no reason. The other individuals just fucking up other people's pussy because they were living like last minute desperados. People that had fucked up consciousness, that nervous system was fucked up. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Listen to the physics. Imagine people that, how can I say this? Say you own a corporation, and then a person says they try to chase away the value of the reason of your corporation. I already was speaking about this, but I'm just going to get into it a certain type of way. Then they try to chase away the value, the reason of your corporation. Say they chase away me, the man that made all value in existence. They chased away your value for all existence. Like another person will never have worth of nothing. So this will be like the reason for the underworld sleeping. You ever had people that say they want to go to sleep and die? They could die. What the fuck brought you to get back up? You should have stayed dead. If that's the case, you could. I could arrange that for you. Watch this tonight. So now, I'm gonna just show you how real this situation is. Right now, if you have individuals in life, say for instance, say a person's staying somewhere, and then they say there's a ghost. Now, a ghost that's irritating somebody's consciousness is causing stink emotions and stink pussy. So, what caused that fucked up reasons of the habitation of the Empress? And if she was a ghost, how would it change? So, they're showing you the psychotic reality of other chicks. That was the low cellular activity of we're on a celestial Earth, so cellular activity that fucked up the higher atmosphere. And then we get into solar panel technology soon. So, imagine some of these sour pussy bitches it's bad enough some of them shouldn't even have a cell phone. Imagine some of them having solar panel technology or other type of high forms of technology, and they have sour intellect already, and they were dealing with a social economic system going towards the future. What would happen? That would be very dangerous thing, because that means their receptiveness would be fucked up. Even Mushu's receptiveness was pure until certain points, and they only had certain things a certain type of level, a certain type of way. Anything else is a person fucking up individuals' lives. So listen to this, right? So now imagine a chick, say a man, say a chick has sour emotions, and then she irritates a man's consciousness and chases the value of all existence, of all levels of physics, of all social equality or economics or edifying or education away. What is she gonna do to all the men in her social economic system at the time? That's like a ticking, that's like a terrorist time bomb. A chick that would cause that, even if she was a spirit, is like it is like devalued. That's probably why she's the way she is. You know what I'm saying? Because she already fucked up her own life, and then they realized when she did it and how she did it, and when it's happening a certain type of way, she's wondering why, and then she's mad at the situation when it's happening. That's how you know a person's a real disease. Like listen, if a man is of equality and wants to be fly, it doesn't make no sense running around having a disease. And then a chick lying to an individual, and then she's trying to fuck up the intent of the consciousness, and then she's hanging out with other girls, blaming somebody else, and then on top, it's just like this girl, Chevron Shawns, she did something fucked up. I didn't want to repair her anatomy. I just focused my energy not to repair her anatomy. That's it. That was it. Chicks that fucked up or fuck my happiness up a certain type of way and didn't understand the reasons of their physics. They're not they wasn't making it to their sacred. They were gonna poison their plant. That's like natural. If they were poisoned and something happened to somebody or something else, they should have told the regiment to the international security or my caretakers of what the things that happened to them physically at what time and what was going on with the habitation. They sent it here. That means it reached their consciousness. They could be even more fucked up if it gets back a certain type of way. It doesn't matter to me. If they want it back, hey, go ahead. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to right? What? Listen, let me explain something to you about it. Imagine a chick chasing away value. Now, I'm value. Money, jewels, element, stones, nourishment, condition, atmosphere, cleanliness. I'm value of all. So of all planets, all moons, all suns, all earth, all solar system, gases, all universe, all stars, all star clusters, astrology, constellation, sacred zodiac. I'm value of all. Imagine a chick fucking up my consciousness and then wants to travel around the world with stink pussy. Well, yo, listen. She's already irritating the conscience point. Listen, you remember I told you about the Empress? They despise people that even try to do wrong to me, or people that they couldn't even hate me. So imagine a chick trying to devalue value. Oh my God. It's like after I moved from here and go somewhere else, they just fucked up people's money over here. Like, yo, I don't know what I don't give a fuck what it was. I'm still moving. I'm going where the fuck I want to go. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. And I'm guaranteed because for a quality of higher quality, I'm the reason of higher quality. So another person can't even do. Yo, listen. Another person can't even do what I'm doing. Yo, my nigga. Another person can't even do. They can't even do what I'm doing, my nigga. You crazy? Fuck out of here. Yo, listen. Another chick tried to do some more funny type situations, my nigga. Listen, imagine having a sour pussy bitch that's never gonna, her pussy never gonna heal, and then she's chasing. If even ghosts wanted to repair their anatomy or possession spirits, how would they do it if you have a bitch irritating the consciousness? So you have some miserable bitch that knew she wasn't gonna make it, and is just fucking up everybody's social economics. It's like a bitch that says another nigga's never gonna make it in life, and on top of it, she's irritating my consciousness. But even the things I'm hearing a certain type of way where I shouldn't even be hearing it. And then on top of it, if she's sexing other individuals, she's fucking up their privacy instantly. They ain't no making it from that shit probably worse than AIDS, whatever that bitch got. You know what I'm saying? For real. Somewhere the bitch outside, somewhere for real. Because think about it, if she's fucking up the reasons of your comfort, nourishment, and equality, what is she gonna do to your privacy or to your private parts if she gets around? That's like a dangerous situation. That reminds me of like Beatrice Lane and the rest of it. All the girls that grew up around me, my social economic system, they're trying to fuck me up. Sarah Lynn Hyde, Beatrice Lane. Well, Sarah Lynn Hyde tried to act. She was mischievous about her shit. She was gonna connive her way into situations in life, but she fucked up. You know. Imagine all the chicks. Yo, listen, I can't. You ever grew up and not a chick not knowing that I was a golden child, right? She didn't even know, and then growing up around a chick that just wanted to take advantage and just fuck over a nigga and thought she was doing something with other niggas, and all them other niggas was doing was losing their privacy at the time. Now you became some private dickless gangster or some sour dick nigga. As just then on top of it, think about the uproars they're causing in the social economic system looking for cures. That's like the American Gangster situation. You ever seen the movie American Gangster? It was fucked when that nigga crossed the border and he went all the way over there to go get the drugs. International security was finished after that. It was like the international security brought something back for the wrong nigga. That was like identity theft already. Like, you ever did international security and then you had an individual bring shipments and they control? It's like even if I was a baby, you would need me to tell you this is okay for it to be done a certain type of way for you to even be okay in life. If you had another nigga trying to control the finances of even if it was the star beings of the value planet. The star beings of the value planet of all planets will lose all value if something goes wrong with me. I had to heal space. I had to come back like a baby. I had to heal space itself, my nigga. Yo, listen. it was because so much sour habitation was trying to learn magic and fucking with elements and things that they weren't supposed to be fucking with. That was fucking up, so I had to heal it. So I'm not doing it again. I don't didn't want it. I'm not doing that again. Too bad for you. It's like the nigga on the commercial that comes on. He says, he's gonna go blow up Earth. Another nigga. Sometimes I felt like that, but imagine a nigga saying that. And niggas like nigga said on the table, what? Yo, listen. These are people. Betches was with Faraji that was gonna kill Sparks. Anyway, another person like, what are you talking about? You know Jack. You know my little son Jack. He wasn't gonna make it out the Bronx, man. You know, I'm sorry to tell you about that, man. Betches and them was plotting on certain individuals a certain type of way, and then she had a social a population a certain type of way with the people of low. These listen. The shit that caused the distinction of the dinosaur age this is why. Remember when the dinosaur age started going bad at a distance? Remember Atlantis was around. I was like, hell no, they weren't small. There was not no look upon in my situation. Soon as some of them started hitting the water, I wrapped up. Everybody's portal. Yo, listen, God, gone. It's so real that I portal niggas out of it. Like you actually have a television show probably. Let's see what day it is today. That probably had portals. I'm speaking about it. It's gonna react in a natural habitation a certain time. It was so real. I remember one time they went after the Jumpman. You remember? I forgot. It was these two Asian girls that one day they were jumping rope, and I was thinking about some physics, and I was like, yo. You know, they could probably do something with the rope, spinning that certain sequence, so this and the other, and then go somewhere. But the other nigga knew what was going on. And when Shorty heard me say that through the television, it looked like. And then she just was on it with the nigga, like, yo, listen, ever since then, I think the nigga looked like the Chinese Blair that was a hostage. And he looked like my son, but he looked like he was a hostage ever since then. And I forgot, what channel was I watching? Some Asian channel and stuff. And I'm the one that ordered, I'm the one that ordered it originally because I'm the one that wanted to watch it. I'm supposed to, and then it was there for me to watch already. So it doesn't even matter to me, man. It's just like. Another person's life is fucked up, man. Like, for real, my nigga. I don't even gotta tell you, like, me speaking of, listen, let me tell you, me speaking about the Atlantis portal and me portaling individuals somewhere on this network, and most likely in the 30s, in the channels in the 30s, because I'm on RTC television. So somewhere in the 30s, individuals probably on the channels, it has to be in the 30 sequences. Actually, I think I did see something like that, but that's why probably a portal. Like, every time I speak about Atlantis, it got to show up a certain type of way, the form of a magic, a certain type of way at a time. Sometimes the magic got to know to show up and to find out who's not trying to endanger the magic. So when it shows up a certain type of place, it won't be in danger of a person trying to fuck up the magic. But it might, the magic itself got to be careful because Betcha Selene is going on television trying to clone me. So she wants to recondition me. So the magic can't end up in the stupid stink bitch hands that lied to individuals that was filtering magical realms and just trying to take. Don't let the bitch take any ride on a portal, man. I'm telling you, you might want to get rid of it right after that. She'll probably do some element science trying to look like something else, and it should look like the Chinese fucked up version of the girl from House Party. A bitch that was mad at Melissa. This girl named Melissa. A bitch that was mad at this girl named Melissa that I knew, and another empress named Melissa that I knew also. But the girl named Melissa, she was pretty, but this is a chick that was jealous of her. They just wanted to cause the end of reality. I think it's because of something probably with something concerning Haiti or something. A bitch that just went after a certain magic and fuck niggas up a certain type of way in time. And then I told you, the nigga she was rolling with was fucked up. So the Betcha Selene wasn't there. She was the one that caused the Atlantis situation. She was like the Matrix agent Like if I woke up, they were all the people that she was cool with they were nervous if I got up. Like they were like, oh my god, and, this nigga's up. And remember the reason why the Atlanta Dr. York situation happened because I didn't want to be with them. Remember I didn't want to be with certain girls because there wasn't the purity of the Empress. And then when other caretakers and them was doing other things in other ways, I didn't want to be with filth. So I'm just being real. So. Another person got mad, and then next thing you know, they went after an individual, tried to fuck up an individual economic system. They tried to call. I was the one educating that, and they tried to call the cops, all type of shit. And then they thought they were gonna have kids and then grow kids. Some of them thought they were gonna actually have kids and grow. There's nothing new under the sun. There were people that killed kids a certain type of way, and then when the kids came, they probably sacrificed the kid through time. Yo, listen, my nigga. Oh my god. The girls that I was with couldn't even be around, and then on top of it, they probably tried to find out the girls that I was with at the time, and then they probably called other planets or other ways to speak to people, and then causing other men to sleep with them and rape them through time, fucking up their immaculateness because I didn't want to be with those girls. Those are people that was playing me close, watching my pockets. So, if girls ended up being the girls that I slept with back in the day before I got shot in Boogie Night ended up say if they ended up they should never be with another man. But if they ended up being with other men, those were men that was gonna kill them because they killed me anyway. And if they were with other men, that means those are girls that just set me up on some on some sacrifice, and then Jesus wondering what happened to him, and then it would have been his same thing. Because all the sequences of people that would have did stupid shit like that would have just been like in a physical, hey, I don't want to speak about it too bad. I hope you know how to count. People that killed saw them. Other people that just voted to get me out the picture before I didn't want to give them. Hey, I don't want certain people. They fucked up their own life. Their mentality fucked up their own life. It's just like the other day I was watching this girl. When I called her, nothing happened to her. Another nigga realized I called some chick, and he tried to call the energy of some box spirit out because he tried to contain it a certain type of way. And then he tried to put on a porno to fuck her because he wanted to manipulate the magic for you to catch her in the real reality and do something. And when I realized that, I was just like, too bad for China, because these are people that's gonna end up raping the China Empress, the Empresses of China. And then on top of it, the way they're gonna do it is through Doombox. That means they're gonna kill the international regard of China. That means that's what's gonna end up happening. It shouldn't happen. The international regard of China should have killed them and killed the men that tried to even go in the Doombox, because those are people that broke the sacredcy of their habitation, that didn't care. It's just like nobody's supposed to be having sex on this planet because there's another Shaolin planet that had. Matter of fact, let me not even say that. But too bad. So another person that did something stupid is because people don't know something because they're at a point where they're not supposed to. And if they did that at a point, that means that's like crippling somebody's foot and shit. No wonder my foot was fractured also, So the China, if China, I told you I was watching a porno where this nigga was sexing her, she was sideways, and the nigga was like having sex with her, and it wasn't me, and he had a hairy hand. And then I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, if it was like, I saved the Superman planet, so who would have been fucking over Superman a certain type of way and then fucking over the planet, causing me to want to just finish that's a person that doesn't want to see. And then on top of it, then I seen on the other one, she was getting short juked on a bed with her arms like this and shit. It was on my internet. I was just like, I was looking at it like, I would have showed you the recording, but it's YouTube. I can't do that on YouTube. It's just like, wow. I looked at the situation like, people murdering China, and I'm the real China. Another person looking, yeah, I'm the real China, for real. But another person wouldn't realize I'm the real Abby White, the real China. So most likely, and then I was here when I viewed it. So most likely, my wife Chi, I hollered at China when I was in New York. Not the it wasn't the China of the China that I spoke to back in the days. This was the other China, for real. But this was another China I hollered at. But the China I spoke back in the days was more Anna than her, because she honored me. She understood what was going on But this chick that came out literally is the chick that killed her because at least the other China, it was the same time. It wasn't around the same time. It was a little different distance. But the other China that me and her was gonna be together, I didn't want to be with her because the black girl that she was hanging out with at the time was scheming on her. Most likely, she was the one that was scheming on other niggas all around that social economic area. So she was a chick that was causing entrapment. Then on top of it, then she was a brown skin. It was a brown skin girl. But the funny thing is, I ended up speaking to her first. But then me and her, we didn't get for some reason when she bought China, it must have been the situation because I'm looking at my wife at the time when that happened and I was into praying and stuff. So my wife, Mary, all type of things was happening a certain type of way. And then Shorty came. So then when Shorty came through, this guy named William De Jesus got into argument with her. And then he broke out that night or something. I don't know if the nigga probably wanted to go follow them and find out what was going on. And then through time, and then, he probably tried to cause some next type of entrapment to get it. Probably a bunch of them did something a funny certain type of way. But then, I didn't want to be with her because the girl was listening to her foundation a certain type of way, like she was scheming on her. And then you remember we went through the German situation with the Jewish people and the Germans a long time ago, and then the Nazi situation, and then next thing you know, you having something like that when I'm a young guy. I'm just telling you now because I'm reflecting. Then you having something body like that when I'm a young guy, listening to a person's habitation a certain type of way, like they on some stash, and then they just scheming how to fuck up the stash. And remember, I just moved from New York, so hey, I don't even matter to me. It's just if a person's chasing where your conscience, if I already got shot in a paradigm, if they know where your jewels and stones, they made you feel like everything was important, was gonna. It don't even matter. It's like dark conscience, dark conscience. It's just like a person indulging in dark acts of matter or dark consciousness, and then wondering where they got confused at, and then got caught up in a situation that they ended up getting murdered because the dark consciousness is gonna be more powerful than them because their matter is different. So their habitation it has to be a certain type of way, and if a person already it's like chased you away from your consciousness. It's a rap for another individual because the, the person that caused you that wanted the land was a sour pussy bitch, and another nigga's just a jaw. He's just gonna be a jaw dick, a jaw dick for yuck. You know what I'm saying? Another bitch. I can't even, I don't even want to speak about it. The way certain people was probably manipulated for their physics is a shame, And for the and when check this out, I own the World Trade Center. So if a person chased me out of New York, I'm the real China. Like you, if China's gonna lose this land in China, you remember China overseas? Asia's still a part of America's still a part of Asia. So if China's gonna lose their land to other individuals after their habitation after a while, it's because of people in New York. Whoever's claiming to control the economic system in New York is the one that's going to cause the death of China. And even if New York was an old habitation and I'm the real China, that's just showing you what's going to happen a certain type of way. Because, remember what I told you with Genghis Khan and Japan and them wanted to rule the regions of China and also was going after the regions of Rome. So in a paradigm of time, if a person didn't get to fulfill their accomplishment, they just probably putting somebody a certain place to fulfill the accomplishment and not care about what's happening in the physical reality. And then on top of it, that means they're using excuses just to do certain other things. And Genghis Khan and them were individuals that they were being panhandled by other individuals at a time, and their martial arts wasn't as militant as other individuals, and it took me the consciousness to be even able to save his life because he almost died. So another person's gonna literally try to murder him at the end, and then they're gonna try to do identity theft, and then the whole family of the astrological tree is gonna lose the habitation of their existence, and another person's is gonna be dealing with their finances. They're gonna be like renters. They're gonna be people that's joking around that's renting them like families, like we seen on Conan. Remember when we watched Conan? It's good. That's hey. Matter of fact, think about what I'm saying, right? That's it. So I guess good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you, man. If that's what you wanted to be a rented panties. So that's what it is. It's kind of sad. Those all the children of Japan are my children. All the Asian children. If you do a DNA test, you're gonna find out you're my children. Asia, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, all of the children, even the star beings, even of their planets, they're gonna find out they're my children, like literal children. And then when they check the other DNA, they're gonna see that I'm the purity, even the more intensified, and another person was causing them to even have a disease in the future, a certain type of way that was reconditioning them. Then on top of it, when I could have saved your life and slept with you and everything would have been all right, I guess your jealous men fucked it up. The men that wanted to start the Galactical War was the ones that ended the love galaxy, the times of love, the golden ages of love. Actually, it wasn't even in the golden ages. It was of a love of purity. It was called the ages of the love of purity. It was like the white ages, a certain type of way. Real wars with that. Oh well. I guess y'all like being slaves to people that's not even your parent. That's what. Wow, wow, and I'm your real parent. So imagine that I'm an indigenous Asian man refining in gold like an Egyptian, and then you're losing your life to individuals that's not even your parent. There's this individual that's abusing you that can't even be your soulmate. It's just because you look a certain type of way. They just want your equality. And why is that? Because those are individuals from another planet, and then they line with other individuals because listen. I'm the real Levite. I had all the television systems. So somebody tried to already take that from me. So if they're telling you somebody from another planet, those are people stationed in them places in other parts of the world that's fucking you over in magic. And on top of it, they just want to take advantage of your privacy. And then next, they just telling you the other places. And then and then I'm here. And then you have real star beings that's probably just trying to get away with it before they become formless other places. And then you probably have contact with other people on other planets, but they don't want you to come back because they're already they probably already came in to come find out what was going on with you. You probably tried to kill them for power, so too bad for that. There's like unforgivable situations that happen. It's like killing. I got shot in a paradigm, and I'm still. That's like I know what you did last summer, or Scream. No, let me show you something else. Let me show you what these Asian people did. With these Caucasian and white people. Your dog bitch don't tall. Don't tall. A rap tool. Don't tall the rap tool. The rap tool, right? Fucking bitch. You see that? You see what's that? Cry stall. You stole by yourself, bitch. I ain't stalling for nobody. I ain't getting in danger in my life. I ain't getting shot nobody for no stupid hoe. I ain't getting shot for no dumb hoe. You wanted to be a Vietnam bitch, a love me long time bitch. A nigga, when I seen that happen, I was the one that was like, oh shit, I couldn't even go home with them niggas. I was like, oh man, I gotta go get that shit. That shit did what? A person didn't even realize I was the one that saved all the individuals in Vietnam. That's why they love me so much. I wasn't the other soldiers that went to Vietnam. I was the one that owned the Vietnamese land. I own all forget about it. Don't worry about it. I'm a young guy that you didn't want to remember themselves. The forgetful poor, huh? Look at that in physics, huh? Oh wow, right? Wow, right? Fucking matter of fact, you could die with your stink pussy. I'm at it. You could die with your Shabbat, bitch. Your Shabbat. Yo, I'm sorry. I wanted to make. Let me tell you. One day, I went to this girl house. Right. Yeah, I was speaking about Janata the other day, also. But listen, one day I went to this girl house and I wanted to make sweet love to her. And I met her. She tried to steal a bottle of alcohol from me. That's one. And then on top of it, you know what it is? The day I went to go be with her, you know what happened? This ugly black bitch came and laid down in the bed on her bed. And that was it. After that, I was like, probably it's panty problems. I was like, I didn't want to sleep with her after that. I just ignored it. Shorty got undressed and she jumped in the bed like she was going to get dick too. Like, I looked at her and said, yo, you got a vagina problem or something? In my head, I was just looking at her like, yo, you got a vagina problem? You and your homegirl that comfortable? That's okay. I'm all right. That's all right. Nah. I was like, nah, that's all right. I don't even want it. I didn't speak to her. I went back. I had to save dignity in face because I couldn't believe it because it was like my heart being broken without me even doing anything. And then I just had to see if Shorty was just trying to take advantage of me after a while. And then I just left it alone. Like, I forget it, man. Oh, well. But anyway, man. Too bad, man. Oh, well. I'm gonna just go continue living my life. Good for you, man. You know, good for you guys out there. You stink pussy, dog dick, butt naked, not caring, shitting on element light, clean concrete, and then want to go lay on a bed in somebody's house. Good for you. You. Bye bye.